going on, guys? Jesse here, and this weekend I am doing a little bit of backpacking with a couple of good friends, and I'm excited to show you some of the sights this weekend, and I'm also excited to show you my kit for camping. And this is, more of a lightweight kit than, I'm kind of notorious for taking way too much stuff, like unnecessary crap that you don't need. But let's just get digging into this real quick. The pack I'm using is this low alpine contour. It's a 90 plus 15. I lucked out and got this bad boy at a Salvation Army. And look at the size of it. It's huge. Fortunately, I don't have a lighter weight bag that would hold all the crap that I need. I say crap, but it's all useful stuff. Second, we're going to take a look at the sleeping bag here. This is a Kelty bag. It is a mummy bag, and it is a 20-degree bag. The weather is going to be getting down to the low 30s this weekend. We're going to be in southern Illinois. So it shouldn't be too cold. But if it is too cold, then here we have my little cold weather get up. I like snuggling up in the hammock. I typically bring an extra pair of gloves in case somebody else needs it. These are the gloves that I'll be using. I have a face cowl. Yes, I have a lot of camouflage stuff. I enjoyed it. It is my favorite color. Then I got the trusty Carhartt hat. And I tuck all of that away inside the Carhartt hat for easy storage. Then I have this tiny blanket. This thing weighs almost nothing. And it's honestly, I've used it for years to wrap my feet in or as a pillow. And it's not that heavy, and it's just a small layer of comfort. A little bit of creature comfort out in the woods. This right here is a nice little mummy cocoon. It's a bag liner. It helps add just that little extra layer of protection against the cold and the wind, especially when you're hammock camping. And then I have my light pad. Usually I take a thicker pad. And this right here is pretty thin, and it gets holes in it pretty easily. It used to have some kind of thing that clipped onto it, and it broke. Whatever. So this is the lightweight one. Doesn't weigh very much at all. Moving over here, we have the toiletries kit, and I probably take too much. You always want to take a little bit of TP. And I hope I don't have to take a poo out there, because there's just really nothing worse than pooing in the woods. I'm going to be bringing a couple of these in case it gets kind of buggy. And then in here is really the emergency kit. It's got matches, it's got a lighter. I have Benadryl, and I have some wound dressings in there as well, because you don't really know what's ever going to happen to anybody out there. Moving right along, got extra batteries. A little bit of this to keep my horrible breath at bay. And these little towelettes I've had for a long time. They don't weigh much, but I love to take them with me. You put water on them, and they turn into a freaking wet paper towel, which is pretty cool. And this trip, we're going to be using this camping stove, this Sterno folding stove. This thing is vintage, and it's never been used. So hopefully it does not let me down. Got a pot with a cup, spoon, fork combo, 2 breakfasts right here. I have not purchased the tuna fish that I will be eating at night. I got a water filter here. This is a squeezable bag system. You fill that full of water, squeeze it through that tube, and it filters your water straight out of the stream. It's instant. It cost more than I wanted to pay for it, but it was well worth it. I got a hammock that sticks out like a sore thumb. And I run these Atlas suspension systems by Eno, and just some heavy-duty D-clips on that end as well. So I'm going to be posting a couple of videos, hopefully, if there's enough service. And maybe you guys can follow me along. This is going to be a fun time. Hopefully we don't encounter any, mountain lions or anything like that. But check back. Talk to you guys soon.